Hello, everybody, and so I hope everybody's weekend went well. Your week's going well, and all that. Something came across my mind here, and I just wanted to tell everyone that if you're trying to pursue anything, all right, whether if it's music, it's the arts. This is my band's official channel, sure, but people need to understand that it took a very long time for me to get to where I am, and I'm not just saying like very long. It wasn't just long, but the reason why it took long was because, and I'm not making any excuses, one of the reasons why it took not long, not the reason why it took long, was because there were so many people who just did not believe in me. I had to put all of my eggs in this basket here. I mean, I just lost my grandparents back to back years. I I and just I didn't know what to do. But my bestie, who's also our co-singer, she saw potential in me, and she said, "Well, is this not what you wanted to do? Just chase after it. Just go after it. Focus on you. Don't worry about the naysayers." And you want to know something? That is the best piece of advice ever. I swear to God, you know how many friends I've lost pursuing this and going after this band? I've lost many. However, I also gained others as well. I It was detrimental. A lot of people discouraged me because I don't want to say, oh, well, you're just jealous of me and this, that, and the third. But I figured that it was jealousy. Way, way, way later on. And just because the one, and it also didn't show jealousy, but it really showed who my true friends really were. Who were my true supporters? Who were the real friends and who were the fair weather friends? And trust me, I realized how many fair weather friends I had than true friends. Uh, I had a friend who I have not been speaking to, nor will I ever speak to ever again, who was extremely fair weather. He saw me as a threat, and he did not understand why uh, why I wanted to do this, and he just gave me attitude and say, "Oh, well, it's because you want to be famous." It's not because you want to be a musician. It's because you want to be famous. All my neighbors and this, that, and the third. My sister, she wanted to be famous. It's like, you know what? Everyone has their own motives. But it's also my bestie, our co-singer also told me this. Gave me a piece of advice, a saying that's so simple but is so accurate. Consider the source. Who is the one? What's their story behind being a naysayer? Why? Why should you care? And it's all because, well, these are the people who logically on paper are supposed to support me. But the fact of the matter is that they don't. I do. I went to my ex-friend's martial arts seminars whenever I could. I did all this. Try to guess how many concerts he's attended when I told him, or even tuned in when I was when this band has been, not my band and I, but just this band, was going to this podcast in San Francisco. He never watched anything. He never watched it. I sent him a link to it. He did not support me. He just said, "Oh, you're better this. You're better at that. No, you this. No, you that." It was just very condescending. And it just comes to show that there are going to be a lot of people who just want to destroy you. They are your friends because they feel empowered, because it gives them some sort of ego complex, and as soon as you hurt their ego, they go rogue. They start attacking your character. They start discouraging you from your dreams. And these can be family members, these can be friends, these can be freaking just anybody in your personal life, and you're wondering why. Why are they not supporting me? Why are they not doing this for me? Why is this? Because, well, there can be several things. They can be biased, because it's like, okay, you know, what are the chances? Because a lot of people want to play it safe. They want to go with a guaranteed thing. And they might be risk takers to a certain extent, but they're not, you know, they don't want to risk it too much. And just some people will just F on you because it makes them feel better. Because it makes them feel significant. Because the thing is that they see you blossoming, and where are they? They have not budged for the past several years. Whose fault is that? That's not your fault, but you are the scapegoat in many ways, at least to them. And if you're the scapegoat to your friends, you can tell them, you know, go fuck themselves. That's all you can tell them. And you should. How many amazing people, amazing musicians, were not just outcast, but were sabotaged by their friends, by their family? Am I going as far as to say that you or this band, Moldavite, is going to be, you are, or we are going to be the next, I don't know, Beatles or whatever, Nirvana? No, I'm not gonna. That's too much. I can't. That's up to the public. That's up to our work, and that's up to so many. That has so many factors. But I will say that you should not stop pursuing what you desire. If this is not your desire, it's like, okay, fine. If this is a hobby for you, but if you have a dream, you should always aim sky high. You should always aim for the stars, because even if you fall short, at least you reach the clouds. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you should not feel bad, no matter what your age is, no matter what your talent is. I went from someone whose vocals could not have, who didn't have a great range. It was really nasally. It was very not very, but it was akin to, how should I say, who's that dork? That snowflake. Oh yeah, Billy Joe Armstrong. And it was like that. It wasn't very rangy. Some people liked what I was doing already there, but I wanted to be better. I had a vision for myself. And that's the thing. A lot of people do not have visions for themselves. They just have like certain goals and certain expectations. But if you have a dream and you have a vision for yourself, you should not be scared to just go all in. Put your chips to the center of the table if you have nothing to lose. If you do have something to lose, play cautiously. But the thing is that with my seizures and with my health, with so many freaking factors, my financial past, my just my circumstances, I had nothing to lose because I didn't have anything. I didn't have money. I didn't have my health. I barely had any friends. I didn't have any support. So it's like, you know what? Who cares? All right, you know what? There's no support anyways. So what do I have to lose? People saying, "Oh, you suck. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Oh, you're better at this." It's like I grew up with that. It's like, man, you are not. It's like, man or bih, you are not saying anything new. There's nothing that you're telling me that that I either haven't heard already or that I'm not already saying to myself. Which makes me even want to even do better. But a lot of people fold. And I'm telling you, you shouldn't fold. Never fold, okay? Go the distance, strive. Strive to be great. Even if you end up being just good or okay, it's better than being bad. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but if you aim to be the best, it doesn't even need to be in terms of music. It can be in terms of anything. Your job, your persona, your character, anything. You should never give anything up. You should always strive to do better. Okay? Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Set like smaller goals to reach said dream. And do you know what? I wish so many people encourage me to do this and say, you know what? Life is not fair. You need to make it fair. And I'm not saying that you need to make it equitable or anything like that. I'm saying you need to fight hard. Understand if the world's been merciless to you, you need to be merciless back. I'm not saying and disclaimer here, I'm not encouraging any psychopathy. I am not encouraging anybody to go do some crazy criminal stuff. I'm saying within yourself. I even told that ex-friend of mine, stop trying to prove people wrong. Prove yourself right. Work on yourself. Show that you say you are who you say you are, instead of trying to say what you're show and say what you're not. I only wish I had that advice when I was younger. Anyways, this is a timeless words of encouragement. Don't stop, be the best you, and never stop improving. There's always time, there's always room for improvement, whether if it's yourself, your craft, your mindset. Never be scared to improve. Never be scared Don't be intimidated. No matter how old you are, what your age is, you should always. I'm not saying you should always be comfortable, but don't be too hard on yourself. I have that problem. I'm very hard on myself. Um, it helps me strive to be better, sure, but I do need to learn that when I'm too hard on myself, um, it's poisonous, and it's more discouraging than encouraging. You need to be a little hard on yourself, but not so hard on yourself to the point where you start having a meltdown and it ends up being pointless. You don't want things to be pointless. You have a purpose on this earth. You have a purpose on this planet. Capitalize on it. Embrace who and what you are, and just don't fold, okay? You're going to get a lot of naysayers. You're going to get a lot of people um, wanting to throw punches and throw rocks and stones and throw everything at you to discourage you from from being who and what you want to be. And you know what? If you haven't listened to that, that's what Life is Like a Stream is about. We already have, speaking of, we have that song already uploaded. I'll leave it into the description, but we have a new rendition of that song coming up. Not next, but maybe the following song. Okay? So, this is what every musician and every person who is having self-doubt should hear. All right? Don't give up. It's just part of the plan, and it's only going to make you stronger. It's like going to the gym. No pain, no gain, as they say. You need to feel a bit of pain. Don't feel torture, but you have to feel a little torture. You need to suffer a little bit so that way you have something to overcome. And anyone who's already going through this, you're doing well. Keep at it. Don't be scared, all right? There is a light at the end of this tunnel. All right? So, hope everything is going well. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.